Let's move on to the fourth criteria of hunting a winning product. It is BSR, Best Seller Rank. It is the rank Amazon decides for a seller depending upon his sale history, reviews, etc. This criterion is useful when you go for manual hunting. A very low BSR like 5 or 10 means that the seller is performing extremely well, and it would be very difficult for new sellers to compete with him. A high BSR greater than 3,000 indicates the seller is not performing well and having difficulty in generating his sales and hence making less revenue or profit. So, the recommended range is 100 to 3,000. We will discuss that in more detail during manual hunting methods. Moving on to the next one, which is the overall rating. The rating allows us to judge the quality of that product. If the rating is 5, it means people are in love with that product. So, it is highly recommended that the rating of the top 5 sellers must be above 4 or at least 4. You can view the rating of the top 5 from the Jungle Scout tool, and we will discuss that further as we proceed through the course. Let's talk about the reviews. More specifically, the count of reviews. Reviews is the most important criteria, which would then decide how much effort is required in order to compete and to be among the top 5 sellers. So, the first criteria is, at least 2 sellers in the top 5 must have reviews less than 200. Again, within competing markets, it is very hard to find such products. But again, it is not a hard rule. If you see 2 sellers in the top 5 with reviews around 300, it means that is also considerable. Sticking to it, the second important thing to consider here is that there should be only 1 seller in the top 5 with more than 1,000 reviews. It means if there are many sellers with more than 1,000 reviews, then it would be very difficult to compete. Let's talk about the variations in a product. If you are a new seller, never go for a product that has a large variation. Variations are mostly of 2 types, size and color. For example, if you plan to sell a t-shirt, then there would be many variations like size, small, large, medium, extra large, etc., or color variations, yellow, blue, etc. So, you must avoid such products. If still, the selected product has some variations in it, then you must make sure that variations should be no more than 4, either size or color. The last one is the profit margin. It is obvious that products with high profit margins are preferable. But you must consider those products which are promising to give an estimated profit margin of at least 20%. However, this would be an expected profit margin because other fees and taxes may apply. We will discuss further in this course how you would get an estimated profit margin. In the next lecture, we will discuss some things which must be avoided before you start your journey on Amazon. See you in the next lecture.